Hey guys, so I am back. I know I've been MIA and with a little extra meat on my cheeks. Yes, I've gained weight. So enough about that. I just wanted to get that out there in case somebody tells me, oh, you look chubby. Okay, so anyways, I wanted to come in and do another look. I haven't been here for such a long time, so I know that we're in the Christmas season and a lot of you are going to be going out to Christmas parties, to gatherings with family and friends. So I just wanted to create a look that I think would be appropriate for those types of gatherings and whatnot. So I came up with a very neutral, smoky, golden eye with a pop of glitter, and this is what it looks like. I really do like the way it came out and the way it turned out. I don't think it's too over dramatic, like a dark, bold, dark black smoky eye. It's more of a, it's got more colors to it, and of course, like I said, a little bit of pop, which is the glitter. So if you guys do like this look, please stay tuned and watch how I did it. I do give step by step tips on how I did this look. And again, I really missed everybody. Thank you everyone that has been subscribing to my channel, and to all my old faithful subscribers, I just want to say hi and happy holidays. And again, if you guys are interested to see how I created this look, please stay tuned. Thanks. Okay, so I've already primed my eye and I'm using Urban Decay's primer potion. I placed that all over my lid. Next, I'm going to grab my 28 palette, neutral palette, and the colors that I'll be using are these two pinks right here. And I'm going to place that all over my lid. And just all across the entire lid, I'm going to be placing this. And just in tapping motions. I'm not really going to be putting this all over my eye. And just like this. And you really want to pack it on because these eyeshadows tend to be a little chalky. So you really want to put this, really want to build this color. And it's really nice, pretty toned color, like a neutral pink. All over the lid like so. And I'm using a very small little dense brush to do that with. Now I'm going to grab a more fluffy brush, and it looks like this, and I'm going to be grabbing this color from the palette, which is this one right here, right above the black one, and I'm going to place that on my crease, and I'm going to also put this in pretty heavily, and I'm going to bring it all the way into my eye socket on the inner corner of the eye. And I'm going to blend this up. Not too much because we're going to be adding another color here, which is the gold color. And I'm just putting this in, and then I'm going to actually do the shape of a V at the very end of my eye, and I'm just going to run it all the way through. And just in windshield wiper motions. Again, I'm going to be adding more. And again, just all the way into my eye. Inner eye. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to be blending this out with the gold color. And I'm going to blend it up with a brow bone color as well. Okay, so once that is in, I'm going to grab this color, and this color is from MAC. I actually put it in an e.l.f. quad, and it's this one here. I'm almost out of it. But I don't really remember the name of this eyeshadow, but it's a true gold color. And if you have a true gold color, just go ahead and use that. I'm going to be placing this with a e.l.f. fluffy brush, like this. And I'm just going to be putting in the very end of the brush. Not putting it all over the brush, just in the end of the brush. And I'm going to put it on the very top of that dark brown color, like this. And I'm just going to sweep it across my entire eye. I just want to get rid of the line that I had with the with the darker brown color, and I'm just going to be sweeping it in like this. And I will lose some of the color of the brown, which is okay. I'm just going to go ahead and add some more. But I'm going to be placing this as my main brow color. And just like this, blending it all in. Again, since I lost some of that brown, I'm going to go ahead and grab some more. And then just place it in again. Okay, so I just went ahead and reapplied the dark brown on my crease. Now I'm going to grab a highlight color, and the highlight color that I'm going to be using is on the same 28 neutral palette, and it's this white on the very corner of the palette. And I'm going to be placing that as my highlight color, like so. And I'm just going to blend this in with the gold color that I placed. And just bringing it in and under, like this. And then we're going to be adding the glitter, which I think is going to be the center of attention. So that's why we're not going to really focus on intensifying that too much. This this whole eye color. Okay, so it should look something like this. I'm just going to re-add a little bit of the pink, since again I end up losing some of it. And just all across the lid like this. Next is the fun part. I'm going to go ahead and add my glitter. The glitters that I'm using are from NYX, and these are called Sweet Chocolate Browns. And the two colors that I'll be mixing today are this very end goldy color, and then this pink color right here, which are very, very beautiful colors. And I'm going to be using the applicators that it comes with, which is just a little plastic applicator. I'm going to be first grabbing the pink one, and I'm going to be adding this in just tapping motions like this all across the lid. Again, I'm using only the pink one first. And then just you put it into how much you want to put on your lid. I actually like a lot of glitter, and so I'm going to be packing mine on. Then I'm going to be grabbing the corner glitter, which is like the beige one, and I'm going to be placing that over the pink glitter that I placed right now. Just like this. Again, you put as much as you want, however you'd like, whatever intensity you want on your glitter. And I think this is a very beautiful color, or a very beautiful look if you're going to be going out on a Christmas party, or if you're going to be going out on the town, sightseeing, you know, light scene, whatever the case may be. It really attracts a lot of attention, especially at night. So just go ahead and add it like so. Next I'm going to be adding my my liner, and the liner that I'm using is this one, and this one's from Wet n Wild, and it's just a dark black liner. And I'm going to be adding this to the center of my lid, and then working my way out, and then just winging it out a little bit, and then just working it in little tiny increments. I don't really want to make this too thick because I don't want it to take away from the glitter. Hey guys, okay, so I'm back, but I already went ahead and applied my lower lash line eyeliner, and again, I don't know if I mentioned it already because my camera cut me off again. I'm using MAC Smolder. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to grab the gold color that I used on the brow bone, and I'm going to grab it with a very small brush, and I'm going to place it on the lower waterline right here, just to give my look more definition, and I'll just have the black liner on the bottom. So that's what I'll be placing here all the way through. And I'm going to blend it just a little bit down, just to get, like I said, just to give it more definition. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab my Ulta shadow, and this one is called Iceland. And I'm going to grab the same brush that I used just now. I'm just going to clean it off. And I'm going to place that on the inner corner of my eye, like this. And just blend it in. It's all about blending. And once I do that, I'm going to get a fluffy brush, and I'm going to, this one here, and I'm going to grab the same eyeshadow color, and I'm going to put it right here as a highlight. And I'm just going to sweep it in, just so when the light grabs my cheekbone, it will grab the little Iceland, because this has a little shimmer to it. so it's gonna look really nice with the light, and you know, when you're dancing and whatnot. This is a really nice highlight color. I'm just blending it in. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and add my lashes, my mascara, and then I'll come back and show you what I use on the rest of the face. Okay guys, so I'm back with the final look, and I already added my lashes and my mascara. I also went ahead and added my blush, and what I used was e.l.f.'s contouring blush and bronzing powder, which looks like this. I used a little bit of the bronzer to contour my cheeks, and then the blush as the pink blush on my cheeks. And what I used on my lips, I used a Subculture lip pencil from MAC. And then I used Hue lipstick from MAC as well, which looks like this. Very nice neutral color. And this completed the look, you guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this look. It's very glammy, it's eye-catching. So if you're gonna go to a party, like I said, you can try this out, and you'll definitely catch some attention. And it's also, like I said, and I probably said this in the beginning, is that you're using inexpensive products, so that's even a plus. So here's the look one more time. I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.